I want to make a video about the new oscillating dual tool system, how to set up the initial settings. Okay, so this is iCUT software, which if you go to CNCU, and you can find the iCUT system. It's upgrade from MDR. MDR is support 5 axis. This is support 7 axis. Okay, so installation is straightforward. You install, you run it like this. First, how you change language. This is called system. Then you have language. Then you drop down English. Then it's become English. Okay. So second thing is IP address. Before you IP address, you make sure that actually all of them are connected. And I'm not sure which one is which one, but one is system, one is camera, one is computer. So you make sure all of them are nice on. So the network itself is physically connected. Then we need to talk about IP address. This new system do not really have a very fixed IP. You can change the range. So in the system, drop down here, you can set the controller IP. You refresh the device. It's able to find the device even without IP address. Currently, there's no IP address. If you really check these two devices, this is no IP address, no range yet. But this is working on layer 3 to find the device. So, okay, this is nothing. So we can change, we can manually configure its IP. For example, since this is our office IP range, so we do not want to conflict. So maybe we change a different range. Okay, it's just manually config. It will take some time, and once it's changed, it will not able to connect. So it will sometimes tell you a timeout. Okay, so basically we want to set this controller to 10.1.1.25, and from this IP to change a different IP. Okay, this is most likely timeout because once the IP changes, you cannot talk to it anymore. If we go back again, you can refresh and check if it's changed. Okay, so now what we need to do is we should change. You have two ways. You can actually use this one, set a PC IP address. You change it to same range in a different number, then press menu set. Or you can reuse our traditional way, go to the network interface to change, which is what did I set? I think it's 1 dot, 1 dot, 1 dot, what was 25 or something. Anyway, so let's set computer as this, and then you need to change it to 255. Okay. Then this will be the range, and then if you go to local, you see there will be the IP now. There's one more thing you need to change in the controller IP. There is things modify software connection. It means we need to connect to here. So you click it. This is IP. We need to connect here. We modify it. So it means modify. So this software we're looking for connect control on this IP. So that's why they connect it. Sometimes they connect, sometimes you need to reboot. Actually, it's connected. You see, it's connected. Do you want to reset? Okay. Now, if your first time installation, sometimes they will tell you the system expired. And you actually go to the about, they will tell you expired, but of course, this one I unlock it. But if expired, just send a photo of this part, or maybe this part. I will get the code to activate it. Okay, this is how you connect to the system. System not connected. If you first time doing it, you should go to system. Yeah, go to system, and there is a setting to set user parameter. No, read user parameter. Okay, so you read user parameter from controller, import user from. So you get all the settings from controller. It's first time doing it. Okay, that's the second thing is, let's just cancel this, is the camera. So camera is also can dynamically change IP. This is also same like previous one. This HiCUT Vision. No, HiCUT Vision is HiCUT robot. You install it, they will find the network card, and they will find this camera. Even IP is wrong because they're working on layer 3 of the TCP IP. So then you need to just right click, modify IP, then you get them in the same range, but definitely not 25 because that's the controller, not 66, that's PC. So even gateway do not need, but if you don't need, I think they cannot save. Yeah, you cannot save. So just randomly put one, doesn't matter. Okay, so okay. Once you press this is supposed to be able to connect. You can try connect. This will show you stuff. You can even try play. Yeah, you see this the table. Yeah, nothing underneath. Yeah, so you can see it's something. Okay, so that's how you set the camera, set the software IP, so for the initial connection. Let's add one more thing. Now, if you, once every IP is set it, you close all the software and restart, and you will be able to connect to the machine. And if you go to Vision and open the camera, it's supposed to be working as well. Yeah, so for the camera system. So that's how the initial settings for the system. Okay, this is a 1.3 by 2.5.